Like, comment, share, man. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification if you want to be notified. Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia asked the court to hold the lawsuit for 90 days. Now, the rematch is supposed to be in play now. We're supposed to see Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney sometime this year. Probably in the second quarter of this year, probably at the end of this year. Devin Haney has finally agreed to fight Ryan Garcia again after taking a devastating loss to Ryan Garcia, where he gets hit with a left hook from the opening bell. You know, the one thing that Devin Haney, obviously, we already knew that Devin Haney had to do in that fight was to stay away from the left hook. Something that Devin Haney could not do on the night when he fought Ryan Garcia. Unfortunately, for Devin Haney, I think that it's gonna go the same way. But we have seen Devin Haney in the gym, and we've seen him practicing more on his footwork to stay away from that left hook. We've seen videos where he's training and he's getting better, trying to basically stay away from that left hook. And in my opinion, I think that if he really does stay away from the left hook, he will beat Ryan Garcia. But now that we actually got this fight, do we see Devin Haney differently? Do we see Devin Haney differently? Because before that, after that, Ryan Garcia obviously had tested positive for something called ostomy, right? Now, there was a lot of speculations, a lot of things that were it was very shady at that time, in that time period, because we had Victor Conti, who's coming out very adamant about this, and one thing that we know about Victor Conti was that he was involved in the sports history's worst scandal of actually giving players and athletes drugs, you know what I'm saying, that were undetectable. And now he comes back and he's in the sport of boxing under snack. And he could potentially he could be fucking giving these dudes drugs that they can't test for. You know what I'm saying? Undetectable drugs. So how is this really how is Victor Conti able to even be in the sport when you were doing all of that? You know what I'm saying? When you've been convicted of supplying drugs to athletes that were undetectable, that will fly under the radar. And not only that, he's the best friend of the VADA, Margaret Goodman, the VADA president of Margaret Goodman. You know what I'm saying? So how is that even possible? But it was very shady. You know what I'm saying? It was very shady at that time. Ryan Garcia had come out and said, I ain't test positive for that, whatever. And things got even crazier and crazier and crazier. Then Ryan Garcia even got arrested, you know what I'm saying, for vandalism. The WBC expelled them basically. So things went down the drain for Ryan Garcia. I think within all that time, I think Devin Haney, obviously he was hurt because I'm sure he thinks that he got cheated. You know what I'm saying? If you a fighter, how can you blame him? You know what I mean? Because if something does come up, you know what I'm saying, you're like, damn, what the fuck? But does he have a shot against Ryan Garcia? Is Ryan Garcia gonna come in with the same antics? I don't think that. I think that Ryan Garcia is definitely gonna have to be on his best behavior. I think that's the only way that this fight is gonna be able to be made. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that Bill Haney or Devin Haney are gonna allow Ryan Garcia to come in overweight. And hopefully there's no rehydration clause, because that's one of the things that I see a lot of fighters do that are scared. Like when Javante Tank Davis fought Ryan Garcia, gave him a rehydration clause. Those are things to, like, basically it make a fight unfair and more to your advantage. You know what I'm saying? Um, at the end of the day, it's got to be an equal playing field. If I mean, no fighter should have a rehydration clause, in my opinion, unless you a big ass fighter. You know what I'm saying? Or you rehydrate into astronomical numbers, where yeah, we do have to maintain your weight because you're not even in that fighting weight class. You're not even close to it. You know what I'm saying? I can understand you gain 10 pounds, 20, 15 pounds on fight night, but god damn, bro, you can't come in here 25 pounds over the weight limit and think that this is a fair fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? And these are things that we've seen from fighters time and time again. They'll rehydrate to astronomical numbers. Ryan Garcia looks better at 140 pounds. Devin Haney at 135 pounds, he was looking very promising. At 140 pounds, is yet to see. Now, it's speculations that he will be fighting Jose Ramirez um, very soon. But that's a fight for him to train, in my opinion, right? That's obviously a fight to train. It's not going to be any type of Jose Ramirez going to be able to beat no Devin Haney. I don't think that Jose Ramirez really has it in him. And he would have to catch Devin Haney with some crazy shit. You know, Devin Haney's not the type of fighter. He's more of a defensively sound type of fighter, opposed to a offensive type of fighter that's gonna come in and push the needle. And Jose Ramirez is the type of guy where one jab is gonna affect his whole game plan. He's not gonna know what to do inside of the ring. We've seen it. We've seen it already, and he doesn't. In my opinion, he doesn't have that dog in him to go out there and get that victory. Now, I could definitely be wrong. You know what I'm saying? If Jose Ramirez really wants to get back into talking, for people to start talking and saying that Jose Ramirez is still a good fighter. You know what I mean? But I think that he's past his prime. I think he's past his everything. I think that the fight with Josh Taylor obviously took a lot away from him. He ain't really been the same since that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think we really seen him after the. I don't even think he's fought after the Josh Taylor fight. In my if I can't recall this dude even fighting again. You know what I'm saying? And that's what one fight would do. But what does Devin Haney have to do? Um, Obviously he's gonna take a fight early this year, and it could be against Jose Ramirez. And I think that that'll be a good fight for Devin Haney, just to gain his confidence back, just to get the to try out his new moves and things that he's doing, to better himself, um, for that big clash, um, at the end of the year against Ryan Garcia. I think that obviously dropping a lawsuit is a good step in the right direction, because of the fact that, dog, this is boxing. You know what I'm saying? The things that he was trying to sue for were for battery and things like that. Like, this dude got assaulted in the ring, bro. This is your sport. This is you're an athlete, dude. I think that somebody must have advised them, in my opinion, that they were probably gonna lose that. You know what I'm saying? Because there is no way to really gauge on like, there's not, dog, like, this is your sport. This is your sport. You know what I'm saying? You signed up for it. You signed up to get beat up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's saying, nah, I didn't sign up to get beat up and I lost, so I need to get my get back. I need to get some money because I need to recuperate. But um Ryan Garcia also has stated that he will be in Vada, you know what I'm saying? I guess 365 or whatever, from today maybe on to when they actually fight. But I think it's dumb, because for VADA you have to pay. You know, these dudes is getting these motherfuckers money, giving VADA money, giving all their money up. You know what I mean? And all we know, VADA is definitely working with Victor Conti, and they have undetectable drugs. So some of those fighters don't even get detected for any type of drug. The only people that we ever seen pop dirty are people that don't work under snack. You know, it makes zero sense. It makes zero sense. And they always want to get with guys that are more defensively than offensively. You know, but in my opinion, Snack is very shady. Victor Conti is shady, and Margaret Goodman is shady. Vada is very shady. They're all shady. It's no ifs ands or buts about it. I think that Ryan Garcia could win this fight. He could win this fight if he goes back out there, he does exactly what he did, and hopefully his confidence isn't gone with all the lawsuits, people saying that he wasn't ready, but he's got to take that and he's got to go with it. Like he's really got to take that to heart and really go out there and show and prove people wrong if he really wants to win this fight, because there ain't no way in hell y'all try to take away my victory. And that's a victory that they was trying to take away from him, and they did take away from him because we seen that they ruled in favor New York ruled in favor of Devin Haney and gave him his victory back, which is preposterous because he got his ass whooped. But like, comment, share, subscribe, and we out, man. Peace.